So here we have the Instagram models. Very lovely looking lady.
And guess who we have here? Mr. Marble.
Mr. Marble himself. Got a villa shirt on.
Oh yeah.
Repping the villa in Albania. That's brought some conversations around.
Right. We have a beer
Nice
here.
Peroni, £3.
And that's it.
Offbeat. Let's get it.
This is our Sunday. Alright guys, new day, new vlog. Today we're gonna visit Tirana city center. So this will be the second vlog from Albania. We are now in Skanderbeg Square. This will be for us the marble capital. So right at the entrance of this square we have this statue of Skanderbeg. This Skanderbeg looks to be a national Albanian hero. This can be seen here. And this is the view from the back of it. We are now heading to the Opera House. This can be seen, this is another impressive building. For sure, we can say that they've used quite high quality materials here. So we are now in front of the Opera House. So let's see what they have here. I see a lot of bars, which is quite okay. From here we have another interesting view over the square. I bet these bars are quite pricey as they are right in center. But either way, as can be seen, this place is fully ramped. In the same building we have also a library. Right guys, so far the visit to Tirana was okay. Right, so in the same place we have also a hot dog bus. This city center looks to be under development. So we can see also a clock tower here and a mosque. So let's have a closer look. Imagine having this shelter in Birmingham. How many homeless people will sit under? This tower looks quite huge. And right next to it we have this mosque. This wall is painted. I mean, have a look at the details. Interesting. So I can see that this mosque is called Etem Bey. Regarding the tower, here we have all the information we need from it. Unfortunately, the tower is closed, so cannot be visited. I can see that Albanians like the marble a lot. I mean, have a look at this picture. This entire building looks to be covered in marble. So I wonder if this country has a lot of marble resources. Otherwise, I will not explain why they choose building with marble, which is quite a costly material. Right, let's carry on walking, and I wonder what's this red building in front. Right, so this looks more like a government building. Got it now, this is the Polish embassy. And what we have in front looks to be a war bunker. That's now a museum. These are the opening hours. They only accept cash. So nice view we have inside. Whoa, look what a nice view we have from here. I do like that tower in front. That looks interesting. Really close to it we have another clock tower, and here we have another government building. As can be seen, they do have an interesting architecture. There's a lot of things to be seen in this capital. And here we have some traditional Albanian costumes. Nice, this is actually a store that's in a bus. Nice idea. And here we have a couple of interesting souvenirs. Right, this alley looks to be quite interesting. You can see they do have here a lot of tables and seats. Probably here's a kind of pub or bar. Right, this area looks indeed interesting. I think we may need to have a beer at some point. Quite fancy this place is. There's a lot of open air bars here, which can be seen. And obviously break time now. What a nice place to sit and drink a beer. Right, price-wise, I see that a beer costs 400 leks, which means that each is around £3. Cheap or not?
So here we have the Instagram models. Very lovely looking lady.
Right, Callum, what's your opinion about Tirana's weather?
Wow, it was nice this morning, wasn't it?
Was around 20 degrees.
We were sweating
yeah?
in the taxi, wasn't we? We were sweating in the taxi. We got here, we were sitting over there earlier by the fountain. It was warm, and now it is constantly dripping. It's not a bad rain, not like yesterday, but it's the dry rain.
It's around 16 in it now.
It's warm, it's still decently warm.
Indeed, the weather is weird here. Now, let's carry on. So this area offers a lot of food varieties, like what we have in front is a pizzeria. Down there we have an ice cream shop. For example, this is the pub we've been in. Looks nice. Nice fountain they have. Now let's carry on to see if we will find more interesting things. Look at this food variety from here. They indeed have really good prices because, well, again, you have to take it in consideration or as reference that 1,000 lek is 8.5 pounds. And here we have a pretty interesting souvenir shop. Nice things they have here.
This is the famous, or infamous for us too, racking.
And right next, I think it's kind of open air market. Hello. Nice piece of art they have here. I do like this fountain. Looks like each element, it's again handmade. Indeed, this looks more like an open air market, but it's really well organized. This can be seen. And here we have some interesting wines and champagne. I do like how they are presenting the wines here. And here we have another interesting metal artwork. And again, some traditional Albanian clothes. Okay, so Callum noticed something, and it's related with the pollution of this town. He noticed that there's a lot of dust on cars. Would you like to say more about this, Callum?
Well, all the dust is set. Every car is like this, dusty, and that's how you can tell the air quality is not brilliant.
Yeah, indeed.
The air quality must be bad. This is considered over time.
While we are walking randomly, we are seeing here a church that's having this statue at the entrance. So let's have a look how's inside. This looks to be a really simple church, as can be seen. And I do like the simplicity this place is offering. And here we have the St. Paul statue. Okay, so I just figured out that this is a Catholic church. That's interesting, because in this town, apparently there's mosques, Christian churches like Orthodox and Catholic, and all live together without any problems, yeah?
Harmony.
If you believe it or not, this is called Vodafone Bridge. Of course, I don't want to do any commercials and stuff like that. It's just interesting and that's it. Now wait a minute, I've noticed that this place is quite stinky, which means that in this water we have a lot of flush things from homes. Yeah. Right, so from this angle we have a better view of these flats. They do look awesome. One more thing to add here, which I've seen in this capital, is that the traffic is kind of chaotic, I would say. Right, this looks to be another interesting place. Look at this huge fountain. The view is amazing also from here. Right guys, break time again. It's time for tasting a local beer. This one is called Korcha. I do like the label.
Carlsberg. Basically Carlsberg. Anyone who drinks beer, I'm not really a lager drinker, but this,
Right.
the view's nice.
Oh yeah.
The lagers,
Okay.
I don't want to swear.
Alright guys, this is all we bought from Albania,
Other than raki.
which means a pen. Just a pen.
200 lek. £1, maybe £1.50, £1.35. It works, we tested it, and it is a nice pen.